punters, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt on fourth. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line.
18-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Dart from the pistol. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there. Off to the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Catch made underneath back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This was certainly a call mixing the game plan this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. A pitch out to Harris. He's going to lose a yard here. Defense there to force him out behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Gabe, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Offense to the line for second down. Now Dart's going to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown.
receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. York to the line. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Darts back to throw. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Flush out now to his left. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Has it at the 13. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Penix working from the gun. And downfield, and he finds London. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Penix now on first down. Buys time, rolling right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Still has some space inside the 35. He's got it in the red zone. And they haul him to the ground there.
It's a gain of 29. And the Falcons, first down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Again, Penix to the air. Cut out left. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. It's Penix yet again. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pull out in front further, 13-0. Drake London with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. We're mixing the stars. Even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has it at the 11. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now we're on the toss to Tracy. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Throwing on third, here's Dunt. Has his man, it's Tracy. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Darts looking to throw. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pass it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion's right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running with Scatterboo. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix here from the gun. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Good coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Here's Penix, taking a shot deep here. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 13-point lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy is able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled there by James Pierce. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stops quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down, Giants.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
The career is more at stake when you're bound. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Penix to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Penix working from the gun. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To the air with Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Third down, it's Penix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Complete to Hyatt. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Handoff to Tracy. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's Tracy once more. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice fun for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Third down from the gun. On the move, headed right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, here starts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
He's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
The Giants are set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his first. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Play action. Here's Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, here's Penix. This is hauled in by on the right side. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Tyler Newman with the tackle.
We get give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
From the shotgun, Penix. He's got it inside the 10. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one's complete, right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going on 1st down, it's Dart. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Dart out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, Tracy gets it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 2. And the Giants 1st down.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Give him 25 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, in the